This week, talking about velocity, and you mentioned that your velocity was low and you're getting a little frustrated with it. But I want to show you this, and this is what I'm going to focus on today. All right. If we go, red's going to be the fastballs, right? So start of the day, you're sitting mid to upper 70s, right? We have 77, 78 there. If we go up a little bit more when we're mixing pitches up, right? 77, 74, 74. 75, 75. And then towards the end, we had a couple 76s, so it's climbing up a little bit. Towards the end, I told you, go ahead and get aggressive and throw hard using that front side, right? Get more aggressive. And I remember I brought up a video. Let's just look at the first pitch here. Right? Brought up a video while you were throwing, and I said, how aggressive does that look, right? And it's not that it's not aggressive, it's we could get a lot more aggressive with it, right? And then we also talked about the back knee being bent the other day, right? And you can see right here, it is slightly still bent. It's a lot better than it was, but it's still slightly bent. So now if we go to that 81.9 that you threw at the end, after we talked about it, okay, and now let's watch. Got the same frame. That right there looks a lot more aggressive than that first one, right? And I'm gonna crop them together and show you the difference, right? But let's go back to the knee lift, right here, right? Our back leg is a lot more straight, right? Subtle difference, but that's a lot better. And then if we go and I pull up this, all right, so you can kind of see the difference here in arm, like where you're at and how different your back foot is, okay? And down here you can see where I overlaid them, all right? You can see the difference in the foot position, all right? Lead leg is about the same. Front back foot is slightly different, right? Your knee's in a different position in both spots right there. Let me get this to play. All right, and now I want you to watch when you come up to the knee raise. Boom, oh, a little bit. Back up just a bit, right there. Okay, so you're leaning back a little bit, more coiled on this one, back hips or your front hip, the raised one, is in a better position here. This is a lot more aggressive than this. This is more soft, okay? If we look down here at the bottom one, look at the difference in your front knee and shin and foot to the one that actually you coil more, right? More coiling is going to cause more torque. More torque is going to create more power, and you're going to throw the ball harder, okay? Now, what we want to focus on here, when I say this, and you did a really good job of it without me telling you, but just focus. So when you bring that knee up, all right, if I'm pitching it that way, and I bring that knee up, I want hip-shoulder separation, okay? I don't want my shoulder to come back with the knee. I want the shoulder to stay locked in and the knee to come up and coil, okay? And you did a really good job of that, right? You can see that shoulder is still pointing over here at the plate while you're bringing that knee up. Now you're going to drive that back pocket towards the plate, where this one, you're more open, right? You're still coiling, but you're more open than you are on this one, okay? Not a bad spot to be. I've got pitchers that I would love to even get them in this position, but for where you are, where you play, and the level that you're playing and trying to get to for college, this is a much better position to be in, okay? So if you start to notice that your velo is dropping a little bit, remember that cue, get more aggressive with the front side. And then also we can look at, right, your spin rate on this one was a lot higher than your spin rate on this one, right? You had almost 200 or 150 more RPM. So let me play it again. Watch them both play out a couple times. Right, watch the bottom screen. Right, so when you stride out, your front foot is landing in almost the same spot, but you're just a lot more aggressive coming through it. All right, and that one little difference made a huge difference. 5.5 miles an hour. All right, so good job. Just remember, be more aggressive with that front side.